about you. And I don't wanna say, but the second that I wait, no, the words can't get to you. We push and we pull, it's wrong and it's right, it's not black and white. But I know that will always be something going on. It's only worth taking to make it. If you took a little time to open up, to see my love, to see my love. It's only worth taking to make it.
Getting rushed.
All right. We're kind of late, but
We're already getting rushed.
my bad. We're kind of late. But now that we're
Okay, so right now we're getting rushed.
the
Or we
players,
were rushing them. Or something.
it seems like.
Alright.
See that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No hackers. Seems like Gavin and Aiden are going on the team.
They got bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
No.
Yep.
That's what I was saying.
I know. I was agreeing with you. And Gavin fell off the map.
Hey, he got bad.
He did. He got bed. That's amazing. Now all they need to do is get the final kills, and that should be game.
But they already killed one person.
They did. Trying to see what.
Final kill, so they got 2 kills left.
Gavin seems like he's getting his ores and attempting to mine them.
Okay, last kill. They got last kill. Ah!
That's great. This way? It's locked, remember?
I need to
That did it. If you're wondering why we're both sharing one computer, it's because
Yeah.
they can't what?
They can't see us. I know.
I think they... Oh, is it Christmassy? Let me see it. Let me see my shirt. Yeah.
What?
I don't have it. It's washing. Because this is my backpack all right. Oh my gosh, guys, I look so good. If you're wondering, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
They can't see. Wait.
Clearly. I blend
Aw.
in. I blend in, guys. Not planned. Not planned.
My hair likes to blend in though.
Oh, I low-key am the same color. Just a little bit darker.
No, my hair likes to blend in. Oh wait. Wrong.
Not anymore. Did they go back to the game?
Not yet.
Okay. So, you guys can only see... You yelled at me when I was trying to do the intro.
Okay. So we have Orion subbing in for Cooper.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure. It's for sure. I know this.
Heck, man. He's not listening.
I mean, I would throw it.
Wait.
He's a freshman.
He's a freshman. He's in our grade.
Okay.
Question. Who did he sub in for?
Cooper. I told you. Believe me.
Let's see the schedule. So they're holding 2 matches at 5? So then is DB Black going right now?
Mhm.
Man.
Intro. Yeah, they are.
Are we gonna commentate them.
Mm-mm. So.
I want to blend
I
it
don't-
in. Huh? I want to blend in more. Oh, did you guys hear? Probably it was all over the news and TikTok. Speaking of the TikTok ban, January 19th or something like that. I don't know. But there was a.
Introduction.
Okay, you want the introduction? This is Olivia Lindsay. I'm Julian Lara.
Yeah.
Keo. I don't even know my name anymore, guys. um. Correct me on my own name.
What games do you play?
I don't know. What games do you play?
I play League of Legends, Rocket League, and Minecraft.
Wowzers. I play League of Legends and Minecraft. I am hoping to start, and then maybe next year when I'm a sophomore, playing Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, same as Minecraft. That's why you're gonna do this too. I was gonna do Mario Kart as well.
Bro.
Okay,
Oh,
here we are.
Wise
Yoshi-
Island.
Hey, Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, they just shortened it because they're feeling kind of lazy. Okay, so in sub of Cooper we have Orion, and he is a freshman.
You have 2 seniors.
2 seniors. I was hoping that it would be like a mix, so like a freshman, a sophomore, a junior, and a senior, but it's 2 seniors, 1 junior, and 1 freshman. Joey going straight to bridging. That's a good tactic. Orion following closely actually.
Ew. What? I don't know what I'm saying. Y'all, the honey sucks. Don't go on lives.
It doesn't. Don't go on that. It's. I thought at first it would be good, but then I was like,
so
and Orion is struggling with the.
hear people.
Me either. But Orion is definitely struggling with the honey, which is not good, especially when you're in combat. He tried breaking the honey. Aiden, though, gets across it nicely, and so does Gavin. Joey just follows the path that was already made for him.
That's a W.
W tactic.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it's called.
It seems Orion might be trying to communicate with them by hitting them. I'm not sure. They are rushing red.
That's a good tactic.
And Gavin fell off.
Okay. Destroyed.
Bed destroyed.
Bed destroyed.
Easy. Okay. Let's see.
They're
Will
gonna
they
kill these guys.
easy
This is
kill?
gonna be a quick and easy game.
100%. Let's see. They just need 1 person, I believe.
And they're gonna go get him.
Yeah.
Gonna be a nice and easy game for.
TV. Perfect.
Okay, it's Stevie. And Orion jumped off the map. That's a good tactic. More or less.
Depending on what he's doing. It looks like Gavin might be. No, that is Aiden came in.
No, Gavin's gonna get the last player.
Oh. I thought that
He
was.
should be using his battle axe. Oh.
Seems like that is what he was doing. And can he get this kill?
He will get this kill.
the lag. Oh, he did not get the kill.
It was probably from the lab.
Yes, and if you don't know, Centerville, I think that's the name, is struggling with their
Lagging.
internet really badly.
I don't like lag. I think. Oh, he fell off the map.
Wowzers.
Job, DV, purple, I think. Yeah, DV purple.
That
DV purple
was
wasn't
great.
They
The
hadn't.
easy win. We will give some condolences to Centerville though. Good luck with your internet. I hope it gets better.
I think they're still on the first map.
Um,
I just watched Moon fall off the map. I'm tired. How's school going? How's the first day back?
maybe if not all of them leave, because it seems like that's what's going on. Maybe we can get some interviews going.
No, we can't.
And ask them how they're doing.
Computer's down.
Yeah, they could bring a chair. Bring a chair over. Anyways, what do you think of that game?
I think they did good. That was an easy win. I did like their teamwork, especially when rushing the bed.
Yes, 100%.
For my team, our team that we're on for Minecraft, we all have different things. Like,
we all have different ways of like playing the game, especially with our controls, which we found out was very different, and it might have caused some problems between.
we might have been arguing.
Just a wee bit.
Like, who uses E? Wait, who uses Q to crouch?
I do. It's easier when it comes to speed bridging. Speaking of, they use speed bridging quite a bit. I saw that Gavin and Aiden were the ones that were mostly speed bridging. Unfortunately, we joined late the first game. We joined late, yeah. And so I wish I could have seen more speed bridging with all the others, but all in all, they did really good. So I think, yeah, they did really good, and they, especially the second round, that was an easy game. I mean, it barely I don't think it even lasted 10 minutes.
It lasted like 7 minutes.
Not even. But again, getting cut off.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh. Are we going to commentate DV Black then? Sorry. Alright. Right. Um, there was a mighty blizzard that actually hit Kansas. I think the other night or something.
Yeah, it was Kansas. My aunt lives there. My aunt, cousins. A lot of different people I know live in Kansas, bro.
I was watching this TikTok and like there was like it was all piled up against the door and this woman opened her door to go to work and all of the snow fell in her house. It was I would not deal with that, especially like in the morning going to work.
Hey, at least they gotta skip out on school.
I guess. Well,
Because yesterday, it just hit Missouri yesterday.
yeah.
Because my dad. Oh, yesterday.
Okay. Should we search up some fun facts to keep the liveliness? Harry
Yeah.
Potter facts. Okay. If you guys aren't Harry Potter fans, you might be.
I kind of yapped about Harry Potter to Eli for 10 minutes.
That's wild. So, Harry Potter, 100 Harry Potter facts you didn't know?
Sure. Let's see if I know these.
Yes. And again, I'm sorry if you guys haven't watched Harry Potter. If you did,
Deepest apologies for any spoilers.
mhm.
Yes.
If you haven't watched every single one,
I know that website.
it's Wattpad. I don't own Wattpad, guys. Okay. The first question: J.K. Rowling actually wrote a few of the fictional books mentioned.
About her. Hermione was based off J.K. Rowling.
Let me finish, because that's not what it says. Mentioned in the Harry Potter book series and published those for sale. Some of them are available to buy at the Harry Potter Universal Studios in London. Listen, what else do we talk about? We're talking about Harry Potter fun facts. Alright, so I'm gonna keep on going with these facts. Fun facts. Ooh, here we go. The fictional book Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is written by J.K. Rowling under the I can't say that word. Pusidonum of Newt
Scamander. I love
Scamander.
Newt Scamander is my favorite character from Fantastic Beasts. One, because he's cool. Two,
Ooh.
he has a lot of animals. I love animals.
100%, yes. The mentioned book also contains a foreword by Albus Dumbledore.
Yes, it does. Wait, okay, so Fantastic Beasts is actually in the past, and it has young Dumbledore, and it also has young Voldemort,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really cool. And then we also get to meet a couple of other characters as well. And
So, did DV Black win?
I can't. Okay.
Yesers.
It's Brendan, Moon, Percy, and Hunter.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, DV Black was just playing a Minecraft round, and they played a map that they weren't supposed to play, and so coaches are talking to admins and seeing if we can redo it. But here we go. Sirius Black shows up in the first chapter of the first book.
It's
Oh.
because. Okay. Let me yap a bit. Okay.
Ooh.
Let me yap. Okay, so basically in the first book, right before, it actually wasn't Sirius who was the secret keeper for James Potter and Lily Potter. It was actually, I forgot his name, but it's a rat.
It's who?
Rat.
I forgot the name too. Part of me made me believe that it was
Peter
like
Pettigrew.
yes. Part of me made me believe that it was like Hagrid,
It was not.
but it seemed like it, didn't it?
So the only reason Hagrid brought Harry to the, I don't like the people that Harry lived with, so I don't care to remember their last name.
They're like the Douglases or something. I'm not sure.
I'll just call him Harry's horrid
What
parents.
is the
But so they actually knew about it, and they kept it from Harry, as many people know. And also, when Harry died, deepest apologies. When Lily Potter died, she was actually pregnant with a daughter, and she died, and the godfather of her daughter was gonna be Snape. And then
I forgot what I was going to say. It was about Snape. There are so many memes online about Snape. It's insane. Like especially with how they walk with with his cloak. Like normal wizards will just walk normally, and then Snape is like,
real.
and it's wild.
So
Yeah, and you know what I think is really cool? Well, really interesting is that I believe it's the first movie because it's when he first goes to Hogwarts and he goes and he messes with those dogs, right?
three-headed dog named
Yeah, and so it's after that scene and then they all run into the bathroom because I think
because of the troll.
yeah, and
And it's
Snape.
also because they wanted to protect Hermione. Hermione was not seen because of how Ron made fun of her. And then so she ran off and was crying in the bathroom all day after classes. So she didn't even go to dinner. Harry and Ron went to protect Hermione, and that's when they found the troll going into the girls' bathroom. So they ran in there to protect Hermione.
But that's also where they found Snape with a bite mark on his leg. Now, I know
because Fluffy's on the third floor.
Yes. But this has always been my question, and I know that it might.
So, after you say it, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I've always wanted to know because I haven't read or watched all of the movies. I have when I was younger, but I don't remember them. So I've always wanted to know, why did Snape
have a bite mark?
Visit the three-headed dog.
I actually know a lot about this. So, it's actually Quirrell. Quirrell was going to the three-headed dog because he set off the troll in the dungeons to distract all the professors so then he could easily reach where Fluffy is and where we later find
I did see that.
And so Snape went to where Fluffy is to protect the Sorcerer's Stone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Snape.
There's a lot of there's a lot of premonitions that Snape is like actually a good guy, and honestly, I kind of see what they're saying, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to see, especially with everything that he does, especially what he does with the one who should not be named.
He who should not be. All right.
Wait, I have more facts.
Whose do you not have?
Look at this totally random fact. The 100 folds in a chef's hat represents 100 ways to cook an egg. You did not know that.
I did.
The most streamed Spotify single is Harry Styles' Girl Crush. Moon is a sophomore, I believe. Go ask.
Wait, who's the one teacher across from
There's no teacher across from Zonner. No, it's a bathroom. Pretty sure it's MacArthur then. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my.
Moon has her.
The longest wedding veil was longer than 63 football fields.
They deal with that.
I don't know. Some cats are allergic to people. You gonna become my sister?
Like a
Apple pie isn't actually American.
Yeah.
Then what is it?
American.
No, it's not American.
Oh, you said not? It's French.
No, it's English. The unicorn is the national animal of Scotland, which makes me think that Scotland has unicorns, and I want to see a unicorn.
See and water.
The crown jewels contain the two biggest cut diamonds on Earth in Queen Elizabeth III's, I believe, crown. Also, lovely woman. She was very iconic. She will be missed. The voices of Mickey and Minnie Mouse got married in real life.
Oh, that's cute.
That's adorable. The largest.
Think Eli would be content if he heard us talking about this.
100%. The largest known living organism is an aspen grove. I'm not really sure what that is, but it just looks like a.
Really tall trees.
It just looks like really tall trees. M&M stands for Mars and Murray. I bet nobody knew that. Did you know?
I'm just confused with her too.
Facebook has more users than many major populations. That's insane.
Well,
Hey, you didn't hear this from me, but I was stalking, not really, but I was like watching or looking at a ton of Roblox games, and one Roblox game has 45.5 billion visits.
Probably because people leaved and rejoined a lot. I don't know what they're doing to the one at my computer.
I don't know. Good luck. Neil Armstrong, when he landed on the moon, or I think, didn't say that's one small step for man. It doesn't say what he actually said. So, that's nice. You can hear blue whale's heartbeat from more than 2 miles away. Whales are absolutely beautiful creatures, by the way. If you ever get to see one, send me a picture. My social links will be down in the description. I really want to bet?
Yeah, $20.
Okay. The Oscar used to give out an award to child performers. The Oscars. I don't get what that means. The odds of getting a royal flush are exactly 1 in 649,740
Yeah, I've gotten
during
over.
poker. So have I. And a royal flush contains a
I don't
ace.
think we should be talking about the thing.
I know a lot of people that play English.
I know, but this is a school. It shouldn't be.
Okay, fine. You guys don't get to. If you drive from Detroit, if you drive south from Detroit, you'll hit Canada. You'll hit specifically Winslow, Ontario, Canada. Did not know that. A baby puffin is called a pupling. And it seems like we're about to load in to the game. One last, I guess we're not. One last fact: 4 times more people speak English as a second language than as a native one. What? Hey, we might be having some technical difficulties. Or maybe it's just difficulties.
What?
This is a bird, by the way. It says it in its name. The lyrebird can mimic almost any sound it hears, including chainsaws. Look at how bizarre that looks. That I don't like it either, but that's a beautiful bird. Elvis only won 3 Grammys. Wowzers. Coca-Cola consumers will pay more to drink less ounces. We actually had like a stash of Coca-Cola over there, and then everyone drank it. The speed of a computer mouse is measured in Mickeys. Pumpkins, squash, and gourds are all technically the same species, which is funny because I'm pretty sure you can eat all those, which actually makes a lot of sense, but it also makes me think that since pumpkins have seeds and so do squashes, that they're fruits because fruits have seeds. Only one NFL team has a plant for a logo. Comment if you know which one. Don't search it up.
We can't see the comment.
That's why we have a tech man.
He's not looking at the screen.
The northern cardinal is the most popular state bird in Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, Virginia, and West Virginia. Also, if you're from South Sioux, there's also their state bird, city bird, is a cardinal. So,
I'm sorry.
in South Sioux,
Okay, here we go.
okay, it looks like we only have 3 players. Wonderful. Looks like we are missing one of the teammates' feed. So as we're watching, it seems like they're really focusing on the base a lot. Unfortunately, since we can't see one of theirs, it. Oh, will be hard to see what they're doing. Let's see, they're buying team upgrades already. Seems like they already have diamonds and emeralds. And lots of wool. They're also playing Archipelago? Archipelago. So, basically with Archipelago, there's no, like, you can't fall through the void. So it's all water. Which makes it easier and harder at the same time. And then there's one base, and then there's a wall dividing the bases, and then the other base. And then straight ahead is like the Emerald Island. Personally, Aqueducts or Archipelago isn't my favorite. Simply because of the water, because you can't move as fast, especially if you fight in water. It's not the best.
Archipelago is my favorite.
I think my favorite is the dragon. Not really, no. My favorites, I don't have a favorite. I dislike all of them equally. Hunter did not grab a boat, and neither did Brendan. The only person that has a boat at the moment seems like it is Percy, which is who we can't see, and Moon.
Yeah, but
let's see. Can Hunter get this kill? Seems like we're having a bit of communication errors. It looks like there's one on with Moon. Following Moon to... I'm not sure where she's going. One is heading towards the island, and it doesn't seem like her teammates are paying attention. Brendan is underwater, and he is losing air, and he's gonna start drowning. I do believe, though, they're having some communication errors. What do you think? As the sibling of Brendan, how do you think he plays?
He plays good.
Do you believe that he has what it takes to win?
Yeah. Oh, they destroyed their bed already, and Brendan died. Wow, Brendan.
Both beds are broken, though. I am assuming Brendan is...
It.
What?
I don't think
Both beds are broken. It seems like Brendan is being the scout and looking over. They're grabbing totems, which is really important because totems can give you extra effects like poison, but it drains your mana. It seems like they are just waiting to get rushed. I'm not sure. Brennan is looking for the blue team and maybe getting lost. It looks like they are all heading for a red team right now, which might not be good in red's case.
No, if they're prepared, they'll be fine.
If they're prepared. Seems like Moon is leaving the base and going to Emerald, leaving her teammates behind. It is a 2v4 right now. Oh. My. Looks like Percy just died. And Hunter is shooting them from the water, which is, I wouldn't say the best tactic, and it is down to Moon.
I do believe that can make this work if she plays it right.
If she plays it correctly, she
And
could.
That is a-okay.
But I do believe that it was a bit hard because the entire time, like, this school definitely knew what they were doing. I think it was wise, or I think we should have spent more time on, like, I can't think of the word. Yes. Wowzers. Frank Lloyd Wright's son invented Lincoln Logs. Anyways, what do you have to say about that game? I do feel like it could have been played better, but I also feel like we weren't as prepared as we could have been, especially with how many technical difficulties that we were having.
That is true.
I feel like, especially since we couldn't see everybody's screen, we couldn't see from everybody's perspective, and we kind of had to guess what was going on with Percy.
Yeah.
This dude. Sorry. It seems like DB Purple is not taking the loss greatly. Maybe we can ask them for a couple questions.
You can. I don't got any questions. If you wanted bring somebody in.
We have some questions for you. Yes, I have some questions for you. Go ahead and take a seat.
I'm not wearing my jersey.
Yes. Everyone, this is Moon. She was one of the players the last 2 rounds. What do you think of that match? Those matches?
Very stressful, I will say. Learned a lot of new gameplay. I almost got that last kill.
You did.
So close. Definitely will keep in mind that there are totems. I will say I'm happy I got a lot of materials for my team.
I was talking to the stream about how important totems are. And we saw you actually pick up a poison totem. Can you explain what that does to a player?
Yeah. So you have to hold in your offhand, and once you hit a player, it deals poison damage, which can cause more damage over time. And then, especially if you hit them more, it will cause like almost double the amount of damage to kill them faster.
Okay. And what do you think was the biggest maybe issue that was going on between the other team or your teammates?
Definitely that they know how to rush really fast altogether. While more our team, we have like specifically 2 rushers versus like me, I'm the gatherer where I gather materials for my teammates, and then someone protects the bed. So I think we need to learn how to adapt strategy and watch our opponents better. Especially since that like first match where they all got on boats and they like completely obliterated us.
Yes, and it seemed like, not that we could hear you guys, but it seemed like there were a bit of communication errors going on.
Yeah, we were all trying to talk over one another and trying to figure out what the heck to do.
Yeah, I feel like as a player myself, it's really important to like understand what people are saying, especially like have one person go at a time, which really isn't ideal, especially if they're rushing, because then everyone starts freaking out. But communication is definitely a big part, and yeah. What do you think? What do you think went good?
I definitely think us gathering resources and trying to get stacked up is a good thing. I feel like we have that pretty much down. Or what players on our team go good with what.
Mm-hmm.
And what's everyone's strengths and weaknesses. I'm pretty sure we have that well figured out. But I think we also need to work on well-rounding our team, trying to be versatile.
I assume that also goes with adjusting with, especially with how other players play.
Yeah.
Not just like adjusting with the map, because that itself is hard.
Yes.
Especially if you've never played the map before, or if it's a new map like lava, like
Dragon.
for example, dragon that has lava, or Wise Island that has honey. I think it's really hard to think about all of that. What your teammates are doing, what your teammates have to do, your opponents, your map. It's a lot.
I feel like we need to do some more team building exercises to understand, like, just play more as a team in Bedwars so we can understand not only just how to develop our skills, but our game strategy of what we need to do.
Yes, 100%. Well, thank you for coming and doing this lovely little interview. I do hope that the next tournament that you guys play, you do win. And it is quite. Mr. Oberg. Mr. Oberg.
Mr.
Eli. Eli.
Technical difficulties.
Apologies. Please don't do it again.
Okay.
Okay. We're good. Like I said, thank you for that. If you want to go grab one of your other teammates, to come and have a little interview and yell at the coach, that would be much appreciated. Thank you. Oh. No, didn't happen. Apparently our coach, Coach Berg, would like to say a word because he keeps on going in front of the camera. Seems like we have another one coming, another victim. I mean, apprentice. Hi. Hello. You guys may know him. This is Hunter.
It's me.
Okay, I have a couple questions for you. What did you do during what was your role during the games?
So I was bed defense, so I would build like the actual blocks that would go around our bed, and then I would just literally sit back and snipe with a bow, which, to be honest, I was hitting those snipes with my bow. I'm gonna brush my own shoulders here, because I was kind of cooking them with my bow. I will not lie. I was hitting chains and headshots and fireballs out of the air back to them. It was pretty lit, but otherwise I was very defensive until technically our third game, it counts as our second. That was when I went in as actual like offensively, but that's because of the map.
It did seem like you were having a few problems, especially with the water, trying to shoot them with the bow underwater.
So the way arrows work in Minecraft is that their drop rate is like exponential curves, and basically you can do some pretty good damage even if you're not drawing it all the way back. And so the way the water works, though, is that waters slow down this exponential curve in Minecraft, and it keeps the damage, but the speed and curve fall off. You're making your arrow slower. And when I was fighting in the water, it was more of I was pushed off of the land.
Mm-hmm.
So I was more or less like panicking per se, and not focusing on adjusting to the water. But like, I mean, that's a split second kind of adjust.
Mm-hmm. And I was talking to Moon about, she really mentioned about adapting to maps and your opponents.
Yeah, so for all the matches we've faced so far, we've gone against opponents we've, not to toot our own horns, but we've kind of cakewalked our opponents these last couple of matches. We've like 2-minute matches apiece, instant wins. Like, it's crazy. And then we went against Gorman tonight, and they were the first team we fought that had a similar starting idea to us to like early, because like that first game of Archipelago, they rushed hard. It was kind of crazy. Like, we're still kind of baffled at that decision. Like, they're more aggressive than we were. And while it sucks we lost, we get to see kind of what we're dealing with for the future and kind of how we can adjust some strategy there, because I feel like there were some things we could work on.
I also, two things. I think it's good that we're not winning everything, because if we win everything, then we kind of gloat too much, and then stuff like that can happen. So I think losing is okay. And onto the rushing and the violence, we do have a teammate that loves rushing. Unfortunately, though, she did not play.
Let's take a guess here. It's not me. I sit back scared on the bed. I'm like a little child trying to like run from the dark. It's scary. It's scary going on.
No, I do too. I kind of, when you're not playing, actually my role is bed protection. So I kind of just collect stuff, put stuff in the chest, and then sit back and relax. Get a lot of fireballs or whatever.
Yeah. Any other questions?
What do you think was the biggest downfall of your team and the other team?
So, me and Mr. Jenkins were talking about this. The biggest downfall on our end was the fact that we were sending one at a time instead of like at least pairs or a trio or a full team. And what was happening is it would become a 1v3 to a 1v4. And we were essentially feeding them and pinning ourselves in a bad position because we're losing those resources. Our teammates now on timer, so we have to wait for them to respawn. And yeah, it's not good. And I would say a downfall on our enemy team is that they were really aggressive, which, while it worked here, a problem that they could face in the future is that when you aggress as a team like that, you keep your base unguarded by someone. So your bed's wide open. And when you aggress early game like they do, they have no bed protection. I mean, that's what happened on Archipelago, is we literally all just went for each other.
I feel like that's really a big thing. Like, although it doesn't seem like it is, especially if you are being you are rushing early rounds, I feel like it is really important to at least put something on your bed instead of just leaving like, I mean, even a layer of coal, even a layer of wool is still something. Yeah.
So I'm going to go on a little bit of a recap tangent here about what had happened today on the technical issues side, because
Oh
juicy
my,
drama, who doesn't love it? I feel like we're on an actual podcast right now. I feel like
lovely.
someone's going to say something kind of generic over here, something about a sponsorship, and then we get into the actual drama. But so Fenworks Minecraft servers haven't really been the greatest. Like,
No, they've been having some
so
technical issues since it started.
I'm gonna kind of just go on a complaining rant here. But so first and foremost, all the maps kind of suck. So everyone's used to Bedwars based on the Hypixel layout. Hypixel kind of paved the way, and the rest of like any server that played Bedwars literally kind of kept the same format within reason. And yeah, I mean, you can see that structure's still there in some of the maps. But you have maps that just add like random wacky features that just don't need to be there. Like Wise Island, which is a parody of Yoshi's Island, but we can't call it that for legal reasons. It has honey blocks in it, which slows your characters and makes you sticky. Which, yeah, that makes sense. Except for the fact that they layer it across the entire island floor in the central island. I don't know about you, but that's kind of mean. They have a map where they have lava on the floor. Archipelago isn't even the normal map. It's just a V. It's just the letter V. This isn't Word Tale. Why is it the letter V?
I did mention how Archipelago was laid out. It's like one base, a wall, another base, and then in front of both of them is Emerald Island.
It just makes no sense. Like, the pirates didn't fight like this, so why are we playing a pirate-themed map like this? And why we spawn, like, here, and we have to drop? Like, we're not deploying on an active war zone. We're supposed to be within ships. Like,
And the generator is so far ahead that you have to, like, you can't just back up into it. You have to, like, fall down, take damage, and then go get it.
and the fact that the maps are constant, like, you'll play a map and then you'll play the next map, and your strategy has to completely change. And I understand that, like, the Hypixel maps, they change too, but it's not a drastic change where it's more like the idea that you're rearranging your furniture in your house. Yeah, you're changing where things are, but it keeps like a fundamental layout to it. Whereas Fenworks, it's like you're changing and renovating your actual house itself. And the foundations on these maps aren't the greatest. Another thing I want to touch light on is before the esports season starts, we have our preseason. This allows us to kind of get a feel for getting and working out the kinks of everything, especially when there's new titles added. This is technically the first official year, as last year was the pilot program season. So everything was new. This year we've added 2 new games. Yes, 2 new games. We've added Minecraft and Mario Kart. So the preseason is kind of to figure out the kinks of things like that and new rules and changes they want to add. Fenworks, the actual, like, I want to say host of South Dakota Esports, has their own private server they have. And through the entirety of the preseason, the server never worked a single time. Which, it sucked, because they had not only the entire summer from the pilot season going into our first season here, but they had all of the preseason to kind of work things out. And the first week and second week, we had just constant issues. Yes, we got those matches in eventually, but there was just so many issues and so many just like tedious things that don't need to be there. And then today, we had played our first match, Archipelago, right? We lost that match. Our second match was on Jungle. Well, already about 5 minutes into our match, we get pinged in our Fenworks chat that none of us can look at the time, mind you, because we are in the middle of a match. Like, we would have to tab out and everything, and that's detrimental. We were, the admin had pinged us saying that the map jungle could not be played because it had a bug where one side had an advantage over the other side, and that we were to replay the match. Well, we're 4 weeks into this season. Like, when did this get figured out if we knew this? Like, why wasn't this update made noticeable before we had started the match, not 5 minutes as we were into it? Because what had happened is the way a map's supposed to work is point A is team A, point B is team B. You have all these smaller points in the middle. But the consistency is that all the points are the same distances from point A and point B. Like, the middle, where you get the good loot, is the same distance on both sides. That's how it should be. Even on the Wacky V archipelago, that itself is like equilateral distance. I mean, it's a triangle, people. It's hard to mess up a triangle. Okay, to be fair, the people in Squid Games would argue otherwise because, like, you know, they did get eliminated from a triangle. But I mean, it's a triangle. Anyways, come to find out, jungle isn't equal, huh?
Getting a bit sidetracked.
Very much so. I could go on a tangent here. But jungle, one of the sides, either point A or point B, we don't know, don't matter. One of them's closer to the middle islands where all the good loot is, which means they would essentially be getting it there faster. Like, if you're running a race and you're both running the same speed to the same distance, if someone starts ahead of you, they're gonna win. It's just the way it works. Hashtag AP Physics. Shout out Miss Howard Megan. She's a cool AP Physics professor. Megan Howard. Howard Megan. My bad.
My mom's name is Megan Howard, guys.
For real?
Yes.
Is it?
Megan.
Does your mom teach at Northern State University?
I don't know where she works. She possibly. She mentions. I believe so because she mentions. She comes to school, comes home, and she's like, "My class today was just, these kids are a lot, but they're so fun." Like, okay, what are you teaching? No.
Aw. Dang it. But anyways, yeah, today was just a lovely set of matches, people. In other words, Squid Game Season 2, people, oh, so good.
This is my mom.
That's crazy.
Right?
Anyways, talking about real important stuff here, Squid Game Season 2. I'm so excited for Season 3. For all the people saying Jack and Jill's the upcoming game,
Oh my gosh.
Jack and Jill isn't a game. It's a poem.
It's a nursery rhyme.
The next game is London Bridge, people. Or the Korean version of it, which they do have. It's literally just London Bridge. London Bridge is fun. But, yeah.
Amazing game, by the way. If you've ever played it as a kid, amazing game.
I prefer Tag, where you close your eyes and pray you didn't run into things. Now,
that's Marco Polo.
Kind of, but Marco Polo is supposed to be played in water.
Yeah, or wood chips? That's wood chips.
But you guys want the Squid Game experience without all the eliminations? McDonald's has the Squid Game meal. If you guys want to give that a try, shout out McDonald's. McDonald's sponsor us. We would like a grant and money. We like money, don't we? No, I'm getting a no, a big positive no from our stream manager here.
The tech man does not want McDonald's to sponsor us.
I want to say a lot of things, but I'm like a walking copyright claim for this Twitch stream here. He's shaking his head. Yeah, like, what?
If we asked anyone in this entire room, they would all agree. Also, do you guys like my shirt?
You can't see it. It's like John Cena up in here.
Exactly. This might make you a little angry. I know a lot about Squid Game, but I've never actually watched a single episode.
That makes me very angry. Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure being here. As always, my socials are somewhere. Maybe. Eli, please hook them up somewhere. I'm begging you. Anyways, guys,
Put
catch
his
you on the flip
Venmo or
side.
PayPal.
If you see me around, no, you didn't.
If you see him around, take pictures and then post it all over. Do it. Anyways, I'm pretty sure the rest of the people left. So now it's just me. I'm very lonely. Maybe we can have our stream manager come up here and say a little hello. He's ignoring me. I just asked you to come over here and say hello. A stream manager is a bit. Anyways, those were the games. DV Purple won both, I believe. DV Black unfortunately lost both, which was definitely some technical difficulties with that. I feel like there were just a lot of technical difficulties going on. But all in all, really good games. And really good teamwork all in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I am gonna go home and go to sleep. You guys should do the same. Sayonara. Hasta la vista.
on the